have an advice for all the girlies out there, and I'm using this filter because I look like sick right now, so I'm gonna use this. Anyway, my advice to you girlies, if you're in a relationship right now, situationship, if you have a talking stage, a random clown and entertaining you and you're kind of like attached to him, whatever, and you're like you happen to have a disagreement or fight or whatever with this person recently, and then you're not in a talking stage right now, and then you're waiting for him to come to you, convince you, and be like, oh, I'm gonna like wait for him, maybe he's gonna like text me like I'm sorry, blah blah blah. If you have all of these questions like, does he even love me anymore, does he even care, is he thinking about me, blah blah blah, if you're thinking about this, you need to sit down and listen to me. I'm not the first person to talk about this, not gonna be the last person, but this is like a reminder for myself and for you. If you had an agreement, not disagreement, sorry, or like you have like an argument, or maybe for some reason you guys are not talking and you're constantly thinking about this guy, let me tell you, no guy is worth your time. Let me tell you, if you're thinking like, oh, I'm thinking about him, but that's okay, he's also thinking about me and we're gonna work through this and we're gonna be okay. No, you're not gonna be okay, baby girl. Like, maybe you're gonna get over this argument, but he for sure is not thinking about you. Okay, what the fuck is wrong with my eye? It's twitching. He's not thinking about you, so you should stop thinking about him as well, okay? If you think he's thinking about you and he's thinking about like how to convince her, like blah blah blah, is she mad, blah blah blah, he is not. They do not have the fucking brain cell, okay? Let me make part 2 of. You're literally the only person thinking about him. He's not thinking about the situation. You know how guys' minds work? It's like, okay, we had an argument, but I am gonna think about this later. Like, they just put off. They're gonna go out with their friends, they're gonna go to the shopping mall, they're gonna eat, they're gonna do like they're gonna live their life basically, okay? And you're here thinking about them, wasting fucking days and days and days, hours and hours and hours thinking about them, but they're not thinking about you. Let me tell you, they're not thinking about you. They are not thinking about you, okay? Just fucking get that shit in your head. So my advice for you is, what you do is, if you're really feeling overwhelmed by this feeling, just write down everything. Like, what I do is like, okay, why did this action hurt me so much? And then I write it down, because later when you like talk about this, like, oh, it really hurt me, blah blah blah, you're gonna be so emotional that you're gonna forget like all your points, and you're gonna be like, what did I actually want to talk about? Like, I forget it now. I am mad, but I forgot what I was mad about. And that gives them the chance to say like, see, you're mad for no reason, I didn't do anything. It's not a big deal. Do not give them that fucking reason. Write down why exactly you felt bad. Later when you read that, you're gonna understand if it's like nothing or if it actually meant something for you, okay? You have to write it down and then just go about your day. Just forget that that guy exists. When they come to you, then you're gonna be like, oh, you existed? I'm sorry, I forgot. Now that I know that you're existing, and now that my attention is towards you, I'm gonna like read out my note and then be like, oh yeah, I was hurt because of this, blah blah blah, and then you go on. So rather than thinking about this all by yourself, doing all the overthinking work, like, okay, maybe this, okay, maybe that, okay, maybe he likes someone else, maybe he doesn't care about me anymore, blah, 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 blah. Don't do that. This guy might be a nice person, and maybe you're just overthinking. This guy might be a wrong person, and you're just giving him too much importance. But at the end of the day, it's just a guy, okay? Guys are like that. Don't fucking fall for this trap. Do not spend all of your time just thinking about them. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Like, just don't do it. Just don't think about it. Okay? And you're gonna thank yourself. Once you get busy, I'm telling you, baby girl, you're just so free right now. If you just start doing your own task, if you like live your life, you're not even gonna think about this. Like, this guy. And then he will be more manageable. He will be more bearable, because you're not putting all of your expectations to him. He doesn't have anything to like ruin, right? He doesn't have like any chance to ruin your peace. You have to find happiness, comfort, and like all of the things you're seeking for. I know it's toxic, like you're supposed to get these things from a relationship, but when you're still growing and when you're like busy, instead of wasting your time on this guy, just find content in your life, okay? Like, be busy. Do not make your day about him. Like, oh, I'm happy today because we talked. I'm sad today because we didn't talk. I'm blah 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 today because he, him. Stop doing it, okay? Stop thinking about him. Just write down everything and move on. Just live your life. When he comes, when he brings your attention to himself, then you give him a thought like, oh, okay, you're here. Now that I see you're here, then we can talk about it, okay? But forget about him for the rest of the time. This might sound toxic, but I am telling you, I only care about your mental health. I do not fucking care about the guy's mental health because they don't even have a mind. So yeah, you go, baby girl. Just give them the thought that is like, just give them the bare minimum thought. The guys do not fucking deserve your time, baby girl. I am telling you. Let me just fix this in your head. Okay, just sit down and like, just think about this. They're not thinking as much about you. Why are you wasting hours and hours and hours, days and days and days fucking thinking about them? It's not gonna help. Okay, I'm not saying he's a bad person. Maybe he's a good person. Maybe he's a terrible person. He could be anything. You know that. I wouldn't know that. But the thing is, I can guarantee you one thing, he's not thinking about this as much as you're thinking about this. Why put more energy than him? If you lower your okay, I do not suggest lowering your standard, but just lower your expectation from this guy. If he makes it work, it's gonna work. It's not your responsibility to make this relationship work. Okay, I'm fucking stuttering at the word relationship because that's how much I hate it right now. I had this problem with my person, like the person that I talk with, and I know he likes me, I know I like him, but like he's not putting the effort, so I'm not just gonna fall for the words. I am just gonna fucking put a stop in here, and I wasted like 2 days just thinking about him, thinking about the situation, but I still see no text. Like, how can he still sleep and eat and go about his day when I cannot? It's so unfair, right? So I decided I am not gonna do the same thing. Like, I'm just gonna forget about him. When he comes to me and then he reminds me, I'm like, oh, okay, you existed, now you're asking for my attention, so I'll give you like a pinch of attention and then go about my day again. That's how you treat them. Treat them like a fucking dog, to be honest. Like, they do something good, like, okay, you have my attention. And then they do something terrible, okay, no food for you. That's how you gotta treat them. I know it sounds so fucking toxic, I'm sorry, but I do not care about the mental state of the guys. They don't even have a mind to begin with. I care about the mental health of you girlies. So go, baby girl, own it, okay? You do not have to fucking think about him, do not have to wait about him, just go about your